Okay, well, let's try it again. Good morning, everybody. I had my mic muted. Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mr. Bumcrack. Good morning, Ping. It's always a pleasure. Vintage, it's good to see ya. Beth, hope you're having a great day. Anissa, no, baby's not here yet. It's tomorrow night, unless she decides to go into labor soon. But she's ready. I think she's on liquid diet till after the baby's born. So I guess I'll be making a run to the restaurant after she's had the baby. But we're getting excited. My mother in law and niece, they sent a carload home of diapers and whatnot. So, and he's looks, by the ultrasound, he's like a chunky monkey. So he might go directly into the ones from the newborn instead of newborns. Uh, yeah, she is out till after the first of the year, Anissa, and that's what she was trying to do. Nope, no train wrecks yet, Texas. Let me let me look at something real fast. Like, yep, I put it in there. Okay, I just checking. Um, good morning, Hank. Good morning, Todd.
Howdy.
Anyway, how you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
You packed, ready to go?
No,
Dang, Todd.
I got all day to pack. I don't. I don't need 12 hours to pack, Tom.
Todd hasn't even packed for his trip, and he's leaving on tomorrow, honey. If Roberta's over there, oh Lord, we've already packed, unpacked, and repacked just to make sure we have everything by now. He's not going to have a he. Well, he'll be on a holiday next week, so I'll try and cover up for him. Because even if the baby comes on Friday, the newness will be worn off by Sunday. So anyhow, I'll try and cover for him. Anybody who wants to come in, go ahead and planning on doing so. Yeah, Todd's eating breakfast. He had
Yeah, I got a little ham and cheese here. Sorry.
no, that's all right. I sit here and eat while I'm. No, he's not going. He's not cruising this time. He's going on the 12 pubs of Ireland or something like that. He's gonna drink lukewarm beer for a week. Lag,
Flag.
where the hell have you been, son? We've all been worried about you. Which I said earlier, you might have been on Scott's show yesterday, Lag. I just got up yesterday, did my trail at my treadmill, and it was the afternoon before I felt like everything was okay. But anyway, Lag, we were worried about you. Were
Yeah,
you on vacation?
we had an incident on level 3.
Levels three. Okay. Vincent says I was not worried, lag. Mom probably just gave him the new password, Anissa,
I think he was in the hospital giving birth.
to his fifth child, or to her fifth child. Uh, that's a thing on YouTube. Mothers say, talk about can't get their kids to do their chores, so that she changes the password. The doorknob fell off the basement door. Yeah, Beth, that's probably what it was. No one lagged there. He's probably got high security thumbprint retina uh, scan, and I said retina. Um, we were lag. We were like, "Where's lag at? Something's wrong."
I know. You were gone 3 days. You
So
couldn't tell
anyway,
us that you're going to be missing. You don't
yeah.
have to just not show.
Well, he feels like he's loved if he disappears, and that we'll come looking for him. Try to anyway. Lag, you need to find out who you trust the most, and leave some contact information with them. Just go out and create you a burner email account and give it to them. mamaford@gmail.com. That'll be a good one.
What? Mama Ford? Who's that?
Mama of four.
Oh. Yeah, Jake Lag is back. He keeps turning up like a bad penny.
Yeah. How are you doing this morning, Jake? Before we get on to the reselling stuff, I was what I must be on the let's throw something new up and see if you'll watch it list on YouTube. But I was watching this thing, and it was really interested. Um, it was a scientist out of Berkeley, and he was talking about people having haunted houses, and I throw quotes up around it, because they go into it and they feel depressed, and they feel like there's a lot of pressure on them and whatnot. And he said that it happens a lot in older homes, and the reason is because the ventilation system in the house, the HVAC system, causes low frequency sounds that the humans can't hear, but they can feel. And normally it can be remedied by redoing your HVAC system. And he says it doesn't happen as much in these days because we don't use the old rigid metal formed ductwork in homes, and we use the flexible tubing because it's cheaper. And so he said the reason he was asking about it is because his wife is a parapsychologist. She's a PhD in something with that. And she was working on a study, and he said, they said, let's try this, let's try that, because they could never find where anybody had died in the house and whatnot. So his study shows that it's low frequency waves. I guess that would be like the brown note in South Park, if y'all familiar with that episode. So anyway, there you go. There's your little bit of little bit of trivia today. If you start feeling depressed and pressure on you, check your HVAC system, especially if it's venting from the outside, because winds will cause it to vibrate. Anyway, there's your little bit of facts for the day. Yeah, Hank, that can also make a difference too. Oh no, what? I bought 100%. Okay. Let's see. What did. Yeah. Andrew has become Andrew has become an Andrea. Scott. I tell you what, it sounds like we live in New York City around here. Between the guys that are building a house down the street, there are people coming in, and our high schoolers they catch the bus like at 6 o'clock in the morning in our neighborhood, and then the middle schoolers, and then the elementary schools. No, excuse me, elementary, then the middle schoolers, because the middle schoolers don't get home till 5 or 6 in the evening. Android 1000, 100%. So Todd,
Yep.
How was things yesterday?
You ever watch my video?
I have not.
Well, yeah, I went and picked up
Good morning, Doug.
I bought a massive volume of
Okay,
stuff.
that's right. You were going to go pick that up.
And you know how big my truck is.
Yeah.
I filled up the cab, I filled up the back, and I only got 2/3 of what I bought into the pickup.
So you're going to have to skip the girlfriends today and go back and get the rest of it?
No, I'm packing for Ireland. They'll hold it until the next auction.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I got massive quantities of
Stuff.
mostly military. I got packs, I've got mittens, I've got parka liners, I've got coats, I've got a couple of pair of boots, I've got just massive quantities of stuff.
Well, you might need those parka linings and stuff like that because the YouTube weather people, some of them are talking about we could have a bad winter across the nation.
Hmm.
Which means, and and Bridget will get 3 feet of snow. Um, Nikki will not be able to go outside because she'll have to keep jumping up and down to see over the top of the snow drifts. So you might need all those parka linings and whatnot. What did you buy now, Todd?
Oh, and I bought a big old bag of jewelry.
What kind of jewelry?
It's just earrings and bracelets and necklaces.
Anything good?
Well, this Cuban chain is marked 925, but I'm gonna have to test it
Well, just wear it in the shower a couple days, see if your neck turns green.
because I'm not convinced. But anyway, if that's sterling, that's $150, and I paid $35 for the bag of jewelry. So there you go. And a
Did
couple of pieces for sure are sterling.
Did everybody else have a good sales day yesterday?
Mine was all right. It wasn't spectacular, but it was pretty good. How about you?
I think I sold like $1,900 worth of shit.
Damn.
Holy crap! $1,900
off of your media channel or
No.
your
No, it didn't sell that much. Let's see. Yesterday on eBay, 762.
This is Sterling.
Let's see what the crazy Amazon did yesterday.
$1,900 in one day.
Amazon did 1,200. Yeah.
What did you sell?
All that shit I've been chasing. That the people said, "Oh, eBay's failing. He's got to go back to Amazon." No, when there's that much money out there, you better go get it. And the media channel only sold 36 yesterday.
$36.
Yeah.
I think it's going to start making a comeback. DVDs and Blu-rays are going to
Well,
start making a big
the-
comeback.
The 2 days before that time, I'd sold 304 and 333. So it had 2 big sale days in front of it. Ugh.
These streaming channels are just getting so expensive.
If you add everything up, you pay the same you pay for cable or more in some cases.
Yeah. It's so I just think people are going, especially I don't know. I just think it's gonna make a comeback because they're all the cable companies are doing a big nosedive, not a big nosedive, but they're headed downhill, and the streaming services are not doing as hot as they thought they would be doing.
So this is how crazy it is. So I started listening to that stuff on the way home Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
I found 55. I currently have 6 left.
Dang.
People don't understand the sales volume of Amazon, and this is an item that I'm selling 10 times retail. 10 times retail, and I've almost sold out.
Is that because it's being phased out?
Yeah, it's discontinued.
Okay.
And I'm going to get some more. I'll probably pick up some more tomorrow while I'm trying to decide which of the 2 highway sales to do tomorrow. Yeah, the heck, it was just crazy. Amazon was selling great. I had one guy or one person buy 8 of them. That is, whatever 8 times $42.99 is. That's what they spent.
Damn.
Well, way to go. That's what you intended to do. You did it.
Yeah, so there's 2 listings. This is how crazy it is. There's 2 listings, right?
Right.
My phone's locked up. Sorry, I was going to tell you. Come on. The Amazon app am I the only one that the Amazon app keeps freezing on? So the first listing, in the last 30 days, I've sold $3,300 worth. And on the other listing, in the last 33 days, I've sold $4,800 on it. So whoever that was who made that stupid comment on the podcast about, oh, beers, well, no shit. And 30, it's north of $10,000 in 30 days, dummy. Yeah, it's been real bad here lately. Like, I don't know why. And I should be able to pick up on my last run going the way I'm going tomorrow. I picked up 78.
Well, how's it selling over on eBay?
It does sell over there just slow. You get the same price. It's just you can't get the sales volume. The sales volume is the killer. I listed them on eBay when I first found them again for same price.
Right.
I had 20 of them that day, And after I'd sold the first 15 on Amazon and not sold any on eBay, I put the other 5 on Amazon and sold them that night.
Now, are you selling 2 packs or
Nah,
individual?
singles. $4.99. You pay $3.99 and you get $42.99. That is winning. And
Well,
I found another product that I knew was discontinued while I was out there, and it's it's $7.87 plus tax, and it sells for $59.99. I sold one of them last night on the eBay.
Dang.
One store had 12 of them. I'm like, holy shit! So I found 15 of those total on that trip.
now, how do you determine if something's going to be discontinued? Because there's clearance or stickers stuck to it, or
Just pay attention, Tom, and do a lot of scanning. One of my grocery stores does me a favor, and anything discontinued, they draw a black line through the on the shelf through the.
right?
So that helps some, but a lot of it is you got to just doing research. There's a bunch of sellers who sell the same shit I do, so I take a couple hours each week and look at their accounts to see if they've added anything new. I do my own scanning. You know what I mean? You Instagram. There's people I follow on Instagram that love to tell you everything they found. So just like with Dave, I found some spray paint in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. Nowhere.
I've been through there.
It's
It's on the way to Podunk, Alabama.
I was driving through on my way from cutting through the interstate, and I went through this little community. I'm like, well, damn, look at there's a hardware store. They had 20 cans of paint that's been discontinued. I bought all 20 of them, or 23. I'm sorry,
Well, you
I bought
probably made
15 the first time, 8 the second time, 23.
you probably made their day.
He's like, I'll just order some more. I'm like, all right, good luck with that. He goes, okay, let me check for you because I can order you some more, and because they're $10 each and they're selling for 45. And so he goes over and looks. He goes, well, you're right. I can't get no more. I'm like, I told you.
No, was it like just a mom and pop hardware store, or was it like
It was.
Ace or one of those?
It looked like it used to be an Ace, but it had no name on it
Right.
anymore. But it was. I mean, it was really nice. I mean, it's a big building supply in the middle of nowhere, which is weird.
Because we have a hardware store here in town, and where it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And it's like when you go into it, it's called Black Hawk Hardware, and I think it's an Ace affiliated. But anyway, they just they're in a strip center in one of the yuppie areas of town, and as a neighbor they closes up their business, they just knock out a wall and make get bigger. And I was reading an article in the paper about it, and the owners of the store said, people people like coming in here and getting waited on. He's especially with like screws and bolts and that kind of stuff. He said, you go into one of the big box stores, and you gotta find somebody that might can help you. So I think that's one of the reasons that they're staying so busy is that there's always people walking around wanting to help you, sort of like a Publix. But anyway, well, I'm glad you had a successful day yesterday.
Like it was actually Tuesday, but one of the stores had clearance in it. So that's the other thing, Tom. You look at clearance, knowing that most of the time they're not going to put an item on clearance that's not discontinued,
Right.
or you know. And so I picked up a bunch of that stuff too.
Do you
Like that, like that's a good one.
is that
Dry.
the
They changed the formula and the packaging, so people are pissed off. They want this one.
yeah, they're crazy about people will pay $50 for a daggum $9 bottle of blush because it's the right shade of blush for them. But they've been using it for 90 years. So
So Phil, it was out. It was out about a year ago, and then the company restocked and brought the product back, and then they discontinued it a second time. That's why the price bounced as it came. I just happened to look at it when I saw it. I'm like, that's weird that this is back in stock. And I looked at it. I'm like, well, the price sucks, so whatever. I just 3 weeks ago, I just happened to go. You know what? Is this any good yet? Because it's still only in one chain, actually two chains of stores here, two local grocery stores. And I looked at it. I'm like, well, holy hell, the prices are back in the 40s. Let's go. Um, it's not that it's just this. It's a weird product that they had issues with. They had issues with. They brought it back, and now they're killing it altogether again. Which they're the last producer of this product, so I don't know why they're killing it. But Sandy, I'm thinking about doing the 45, the 25, the trash to treasures, trash and treasures. It starts in north of Iuka, Mississippi, and runs 50 miles south. There's a hardware store and / drugstore on that route that somebody recognized me and told me that was a couple of years ago. Told me you need to do the 25. It's a really good one. It runs to whatever that little town was. I can't remember the name of it.
I think Dougie's already been into the pharmaceuticals this morning. He's talking about quarter 5. Or did they change do we have 5 quarters now?
Yeah, you eat enough lace chocolate, you can have as many quarters as you want. But yeah, yesterday was just one of those. Like I sold a vacuum cleaner. If you don't mind selling bigger items, I sold an Electrolux vacuum cleaner for $300. I do like I do. There's a box that's bigger. Look on eBay for the size box you think you'll need for the extent the hose.
Right.
I ordered 10 of them from what's the name of it? Granger.
Right.
And they shipped. I think I've got $1 a box in them for 10 or maybe $1.50, $2, whatever it is. Just add it to your shipping and be prepared. So I just got to go pick that up at the building today and get that shipped off.
Are you
I forgot to go get the phone. Holy hell! I got to go do that today.
Are you parting them out, or are you selling them entire?
That one I sold the whole thing together. It had all the pieces.
Right.
I got $239 plus shipping. It was like right at $300 with tax and everything. Let's see what I got for it. Orders to ship. 9 orders to ship. It was an Electrolux Eris, which is the last ones they made, the canister vacs, the big ones. It was $239.99 plus 35 shipping. That means it's probably going out west. No, it's just going to Tennessee. Winning, I'm gonna make money on shipping. I paid $25 for that. Yeah, the old Electroluxes, I could have parted out the canister for $199. Folks, don't miss if you don't mind. Be like Andrea. Andrea ships big stuff, so, or at least Andrea claims she ships big stuff. We don't really know.
I know, because she's always shipping them commercial printers and.
Well, that's what she claims. We don't.
Yeah.
The commercial printer could be a dime over all we know.
Well, I guess like you got $1,900 worth of stuff to ship out. I
shipped a bunch of it yesterday.
You probably your Dymo or your whatever laser printer would be considered commercial printer.
So it was selling yesterday, Tom, as I was shipping. So I just kept shipping that same item.
Right.
So I've shipped most of it.
Those look warm.
What's better than a pair of military shooter finger mittens.
100 of them.
Are you taking those with you to Ireland so you can, because you're going to be holding all those cold beer?
I got about 40 pairs of these.
I knew
Dang.
that was the answer.
But I don't think they drink
What
cold
do you,
beer like we do over here.
what do you
Over
get
there.
for? What's the pair sale for? Maybe $20, $30.
Mitten shells, cold weather. Let me look them up.
You didn't look them up before you bought them?
No, I just bought them. They weren't all that much.
Yeah, like Mr. Sadie would lose his beer and if he tried holding them with
Oh
those
yeah.
on.
He'd need the extra small for his tiny hands. Yeah, the wrong color. How many green crawfish have you seen there, Dougie? They'd be more like lobster hands. Paint them red and sell them as lobster hands.
Let's see. They sell for about $13 plus shipping. I got 40 of them. What's 13 times 40?
A lot.
$520.
I got so much stuff like that.
Yeah, but your crawfish out there glow in the dark. Back in the day when I was a little kid, we would fish for crawdads in our ditches with a string and a piece of potato.
So you wear your gloves and then you put these over. Then they got the string that goes through your coat.
Did you say those go over your gloves?
Yeah, these are
covers.
shells.
Okay.
So they wear those like wool gloves and then put these on over. Got the leather palm.
Right. Our crawfish move out east to find teaching jobs.
They better learn how to live without water because when y'all catch on fire, they suck up their streams.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like a wizard gets drunk out there and goes around casting Infernus Totalis or something and setting the woods on fire.
What's the other crazy thing? So I bought it's called an Aquapore by Nikken, Nikken, some kind of gravity deluxe water filter. It's like a different version of what's the silver counter water filter. I got 200 shipped for that. I bought it for 25 at the thrift store too. So I picked up a Garmin GPS. I got $120 shipped for the Garmin. All Garmins are not the same, folks. That was a Garmin Smart Drive 65. $10 that in the States. So I'm like, that thing is second day. How did nobody look that $120 Garmin up?
Did it have the maps?
It's got lifetime maps.
Well, that's what I meant, the lifetime maps.
It was in his box, Tom, for God's sakes. Let me see if I can find it.
What's better than one helmet cover?
100.
Exactly right. How about 5 stacks of 20?
So, are they waterproof?
I don't know.
Can you put them over, like if somebody's got a toboggan on,
I don't know.
you pull it down over the top of it and you'll be okay?
You pull this down over the top of your helmet.
Yeah, but how many people are walking around with helmets well, maybe in Alabama, but
Look
not
on
too much in my part of the Carolinas.
They sell for $5 each on eBay.
We'll get them listed, or you already got them listed.
So that's what it looks like.
Tom, why do you always ask that? I'll go pick up a load of stuff. Is it listed yet?
Well, our friend up in New York State
But this is.
should already had them listed.
I thought about keeping this one. These are the fancy ones that look more like a cell phone than.
What is?
That's That's that big 6.5-inch screen for the Garmin.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm looking at the reflection of your computer monitor.
Yeah,
What the hell is he showing us?
it's got lifetime traffic, lifetime maps on it. I did update it. This one updates over Wi-Fi, so I updated it. It's a good one.
Because I don't know what some of them are.
I did sell one of the things I picked up. One of the 15. Now I got 14 left.
People, all these.
Dr. Jane Goodall died.
Oh, did she?
I thought she was already dead.
Nope. She's naturalist.
She was the 8 person, right?
In the other timeline I lived in before they did.
Well, maybe.
Hey, Anissa, those herbal essences set me up that I had the other day in here. Two of them for $40 they sold yesterday. Went in.
Joni's on one. Oh, she's like Joni's going to go out. Oh, we got some money. Let's go expand my Pyrex collection.
If she wants it, she'll get her ass up and go to the yard sales with me tomorrow.
You'll have yard sales on Friday.
No, but that long yard sale starts. There's 2. I found 2 more of those herbal essences. The same ones I just sold for 40. I found 2 more yesterday.
Apes are cheap. Chimps. Okay.
Yeah, she pretty much lived with that.
Anissa trying so hard to be hip. I bet your kids laugh at you all the time, Anissa. They cringe and laugh at you. I bet that happens.
Anissa, if they start making fun of you, remind them whose roof they live under.
All day, every day.
They got to pass to the kids.
Hey, that's another good one, Anissa. You ever see that stuff? 3 of these sell for $60. They're like $4 each.
Yardley.
Yeah, I've sold some before. That's the first time I've seen it in a year.
And if anybody wants to steal his ideas, just
It'll be on eBay.
Just come back and watch the YouTube channel again.
It'll be on my eBay store. I mean, it's not like it's hidden anywhere. I gotta find the other bottle. Oh, there they are.
That sounds like maybe it sells to the.
Okay, so I bought this. Say I get Death Pies. I'm like Todd. I bought shit without looking it up.
God, you got toothbrush holders?
No, I just thought these were cool. The guy had a huge collection of beer steins. These are Avon steins. It's the little pewter tops on them. That's an astronaut.
Right.
I just thought they were cool. They were $1 each. I'm like, for $1, I'll buy 5. And then I saw Harlan in that same neighborhood last weekend. He calls me. He goes, "Did you not pick up any of these steins?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got 5 of them." He goes, "I did too. 5." I'm gonna try.
Hold that one up again.
Oh,
that is cool as hell. There.
I know. Look at the little pewter guy.
Yeah.
The
astronauts and the.
Yeah, they're all marked about what they are. And then the next, I got 5 of them. The next one is, I think this is Indianapolis. or cars.
Right?
See the little thing. Your car got one of those on the front of it for turn signal time and a light.
Yeah.
Okay. All this it looks like it's celebrating the Ford model, but it says Bugatti on it. All right, next. This guy had like 40 of these things. There's another one with space shuttle. This one's still got the tag on it.
That's cool.
Even though I don't believe the space they died and then the Challenger. They blew it up, but all right, what's next?
Yeah. It's just
I got this. I grew up in North Carolina with the
Yeah.
plane, and so the top of it.
those are cool. Those are not your just average beer steins,
They're all Avon. These are all Avon. I got one more.
But I mean, they're not just like your generic.
This one was celebrating the military, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Cool.
And I like that. I love eagles, and so
Right.
with the eagle on top, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting the one with the eagle on top. But yeah, the military.
Those are cool.
But all the service branches,
Right.
except Space Force.
Except for Space Force. Which is really a figment because there's
Well, they didn't exist whenever they made those
yeah,
things.
well I'm just saying playing off of your
Oh yeah, Space Force. How of a joke is that? We have a branch of the military for something that doesn't exist.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the Earth is flat, so you could just keep building a tower up higher and higher and higher.
Oh my God! Now my feed has been. Oh, y'all can come back. They don't need me up here. The my feed has been filled up with hollow Earth. Everybody talking about the Earth is hollow.
Yeah, haven't you seen the movies?
What's
Well,
better than one $13 wool scarf?
27.
50 of them.
50. And those are wool.
Yep.
It's the right time to sell them. It's about to get cold.
Yeah. It's been really nice here. I gotta look at the weather, see if it'll stay cool all day. If it is, I might go open up our windows and cut the AC off.
That's right, Harry. I can't sell Avon stuff either.
Anissa, you ever sell that? That's $41 a bottle. Man, my whole desk.
Scott's like, Mama. He's like, Mama, babies. Let me get my bag over here and see what I got in there for you guys, for
So
my
Harry,
babies.
I bought that Harry to. I figured that those things I could run them to the auction. I've got $1 in them, and even if it gets a $5 bid, I make $1.50 to it. So I figured I'd run those to the auction. All right, I gotta list this. That's the better selling one, Anissa. If you ever see that one. I had 5 of these listed the other day. Somebody bought all 5 of them for $160.
All total,
Yeah,
$160.
Yeah. It's a good thing I found 3 more. They're hard to find.
I didn't know Gold Bond made anything liquid.
Yeah, they make all kinds of lotions.
I when you
That
think of Gold Bond, when I think of Gold Bond, I think of
Powder.
the powder.
Yeah, that one's discontinued. Both the green one and the gold one are both discontinued.
Do you like to go to like these discount grocery stores? What's the name of that place up there in Marion, honey?
I'll stop everywhere. I don't care.
honey? Go Foods? There's a place in Marion called Go Foods. Go Grocery. When we stop by there, I always scan stuff to see what's in there.
I bet Jennifer's been through there. She knows it. She hits all those places.
Because they buy discontinued stuff. So
Well, she used to before she became the queen of whatnot.
is that the name of a chain? Ping Grocery Warehouse.
Yeah, I knew I bought a basket full, but damn, there's a lot of shit.
2 Delta airline planes collide on LaGuardia Airport taxiway on Wednesday evening. That's always fun.
Yeah, she still sells on eBay, Nessa. But when you're selling the craziness she is on whatnot, the problem is you gotta choose, because selling 250 items every weekend, you've got to buy 250. I mean, you got to stay ahead of that. That's what Odie. They had like 10 days in a row of 10 shows of at least 100 items. Do the math on that. He shipped in the last year and a half. They've sold 17,000 items on whatnot. 17,000 items.
That's a lot.
Yeah, her cousin it helps her on shipping days. You'll stay poor.
Honey, Two Kings is supposed to open up next year. A $1 billion casino.
Or is that another Indian casino in North Carolina?
They're building it's in Kings Mountain. So you folks traveling on I-85 between Charlotte and Atlanta, y'all be sure and stop in there and leave us some tax money. But it's so Scott, the whatnot.
What about it?
I'm trying to word this so it doesn't offend anybody. You seem to make a good return on your money off of your eBay and Amazon stores, and
you got to try
you're
something.
not shipping 1,000 things a week out.
Yeah, but it just depends on what you want to do. The one. I mean, if you strike lightning in a bottle like Jennifer has,
Right.
I'd be selling and whatnot just like she does. The crazy, insane prices. She can buy something at an antique store at a high price and still make money on whatnot because people are crazy. Oh, here's another good one. Anybody buy? I bought this in Tennessee. Anybody paying $20 for this? It didn't have the lid on it.
Is that a warmer or a a fryer? Okay.
It'll go up to. It says fried eggs, $2.50 all the way to $3.75 for grilled sandwiches. So they're more like a skillet.
Okay.
Anybody paid $20 for that? What about if the guy's like, I got pictures of it working. I tested it. Okay, so what if I told you it was Towncraft? Anybody buying it now that it's Towncraft?
Me.
Towncraft. I didn't even look it up. Towncraft $174.50. I just bought it.
If it says Towncraft on it, you buy it.
Hell yeah. So that was one of the ones in the late 70s, early 80s time that you had to go to a party to buy?
Right.
and it's man, it's super heavy duty stuff. It is highly desirable.
Is it from that waterless cookware line of products? I mean, there was like 5 or 6 big waterless cookware sales organizations. Everybody was buying them.
What number is it? Oh, that one. Ow, shit! It's heavy as hell. It's like broke my ankle.
And those, a friend of mine had a set of cookware, and that thing was like $1,700 for a set, and that would have been like in the late or the early '80s. $1,700 was a lot of money in the early '80s.
If I had the lid, it's $75 with the lid. I don't have the lid. But somebody sold it no lid for 40 plus 18 shipping.
Did it have a glass lid or a metal lid?
It had a metal lid. I just bought it. It was probably a little expensive, but the guy also sold me. Okay, so this is a good one. So I bought that full price to get this thing for $60. Oops. Joni and her mess is out here. She got this for $2. Some kind of
press. Is it like a juice press or a?
I don't know.
She
threw it in the box, told me to buy it.
Dang.
I bought this thing. He wanted 75. I gave him 64. It is the brand is Cyclo. Not like you, Cyclo.
Well, I was just thinking, Cycla. I remember her. She used to stand on the corner of Trade and Try.
Let's see. I got to list this today. 5-Pro.
It's a ricer.
So for parts only, that thing's worth $120. The cheapest, somebody sold it for $150 plus 25 shipping. The same person sold one twice. This person got $200 because they had some pads that go with it.
Uh-huh.
So do you.
I got lots of pads. I got 2 things of polishing cream. I mean, when I tell you I got pads, there's 4, 6, 8. There's 2 or 3 of these things. The guy said when he bought it, he spent he said, I've had it for years. It was $450 back in the day.
What does it do?
It's he used it to polish his boat. And then he was having trouble finding change, so I'm like, hell, for $1 each, I'll buy these things. I'll run them to the auction and see what happens.
You have a sailboat?
These are some kind of shackles for probably cable management on a boat, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're heavy.
Are they like pulleys?
Yeah.
Okay. Ping.
They're heavy.
Oh, well, I said Ping, but Ping's talking about her group's going to a casino. Has anybody been to Vegas lately that's not been for like a convention or anything like that? I was watching a video, and they was talking about like Vegas is like real slow. Like hotel rates are like $10 a room, but the time you tack on all the fees and stuff like that, it got like $85 worth of fees that goes on it.
And I couldn't pass that up. It's worth about $100. I paid $10 for it. It's an old Sony Watchman.
Oh wow!
Oh,
black and white color.
why you gotta be racist? I'm assuming it's black and white.
You'd have to have a converter to run it.
That ain't my problem. I'm selling it.
There's people that'll buy that thing and just to leave it sitting up on on their shelf. Because especially these people that's in the retro, and that's sad that the '70s and the '80s are retro now.
I saw something. I saw something. It said that from 72 to now is the same distance as from 72 to 1917 or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Maybe
Anissa,
I put y'all back on the screen because everybody they miss you. They're like,
I must have double clicked you. Um,
uh,
Anissa, there is so much to do um, in Vegas besides gamble and not spend a bit of money on. They
I
just
don't
can't get bodies out there.
I don't gamble when I go out there.
I told you about my mom going out there with a church group. My mom and dad going out there with a church group, and they convinced this lady to go because she's like, you can. There is things to see for free that you don't even have to gamble. And my mom got her. They were waiting to go to a buffet, and my mom got her to stick a quarter in a slot machine. Actually, my dad gave her a quarter for the slot machine, and she pulled the handle on it, and she won $2,500. So they hauled her off down to the. They hauled her down to the to the cage so they could fill out the paperwork for it to give her $2,500.
All right, so now we are listing
Good morning, Mike. How you doing?
the gold ball.
Did he have surgery the first part of the week? Mike, didn't you have surgery the first part of the week? Did it go good? I mean, you're typing, so at least that part of it's good.
I think they removed his sack.
No, that was that surgery that Lag had.
That's what he transitioned. I think Mike was having hernia surgery.
Yeah. And I'm sorry I wasn't on your show yesterday. I didn't feel good yesterday.
We disowned you.
And that's all right. That's all right. Um, yeah, hernia, both sides. Oh wow, you got somebody stepping and fetching for you? You got the
That's gonna
flavor of the week staying over there taking care of you?
that's gonna slow you down for a while, Mike.
Yeah, that's to slow him down going from the bedroom to the dadgum kitchen. So anybody in the chat have an exceptional sale? Lag's going to come up with this damn when he sold a ISO linear converter for $2,600.
What's the thing? I know I had this one listed because I have one over there on the shelf. Why is it not coming up in search?
Did you hit enter? to actually list it?
I would read the barcode, but I can't read it. 0411.
Yeah, definitely got to take it easy. You don't want to pop no seams or staples, depending on what they used.
67066. 670. It should not be that difficult to read a freaking part.
That's because you're getting old, Scott. You got to get the readers out.
I know this thing is listed.
Did you sell it?
No. What do we call it? the story.
So Todd, you're not going to the girlfriend's today?
Nope. I gotta start packing, I guess.
Okay. So I was about to say, are you not going to the girlfriend's today because A, you bought a truckload of stuff yesterday, or
Well, there's
actually,
that too.
or whether you got to pack? You're going to be gone a while, so you're going to have a lot of clothes.
Yep.
Are y'all flying directly into Ireland, or are you flying through London?
Dallas to Dublin.
You flying first class?
No. I'm not rich.
Todd, you got to start spending that money, some of that money. You know, you can't take it with you. You probably run off a couple of barrels of oil out of the backyard and paid for first class tickets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Showed Gwen a good time.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're rich over here.
Is Mr. Sadie or his leg coming out to stay at the house while you go?
Gage is gonna keep the dogs and cats and house and.
Well, I figured one of the boys. I figured one of your real boys would be there.
Lag can't do it because they can't have some kind of freak over there who just transitioned with
That's
autumn
right.
season. You come back and they'd have sacrificed him. You know, there's a lot of places to bury somebody in Texas. They'll never find him.
Well, an ex-girlfriend from high school is helping you, Mike. Well, I tell you what, dude. Good morning, Glenn. That's pretty sweet.
You date high schoolers, Mike?
I was thinking that he from his high school days. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like she was his a girlfriend during high school. One of
Yeah.
my ex-girlfriends reached out to me on Facebook. She's back in Clover. Oh, she's married? Okay. Well, that's good. By the way, I have two Facebook pages. I have Tom Hucks, and then I have Thomas. I had Thomas B. Hucks. It got hacked, and I could never get it back. So, don't subscribe to it.
Not Thomas B.
Yeah, that was my original one. It had a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. I guess I should really need to tell them that they need to take those photographs down.
Not to make one single.
But I hope you recuperate well, Mike. Take it easy. Don't do anything strenuous.
I wonder when Facebook takes down an account. How long does somebody have to be dead before their account gets shut?
I don't know.
I don't know because there's people that have been. I think the family or somebody has to take it down.
We just left my mom's up. She got birthday wishes in August. She'd been passed away for 4.5 years.
Yeah. So Harlan's brother Kevin, his page is still up. December will be 4 years for him, or January. I'm sorry, will be 4 years.
friend of mine passed away over the weekend, and I didn't even know she had passed away until after the funeral.
Must have been a close friend.
Well, we were, but not with her kids, because her kids were assholes. Except one. Nah,
Kids are
two.
assholes.
Two. But it was kind of a shock. But she had had some health issues off and on for the last while. Absolutely. Anissa, when I kick off, I expect you and Beth and Hank and Bridget all dressed in blackout dresses with big black hats with the veils, just screaming and crying on the back row of the church. And then when people say, Roberta, who are these people? I say, us, some of Tom's friends. Oh, Lag, you'll be there? Well, that won't do me any good, dude. Oh, so you're going to be wearing a black dress with a big black hat with a veil on it, too? Yeah, you're right, Hank. All right, I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Todd, we will see you when you get back in about 20 days. And,
It's not that long. We'll be back, what, the 15th?
okay. So, y'all have a great time. Stay out of trouble. Which Mr. Bumcrack is closer, so he can come over and bail you out of jail.
Right.
I don't know if y'all watch. There's a conservative, a black guy. He's a conservative, David J. Harris. I see a lot of his posts on Facebook. There's a some this thing who's for some beauty school non-binary. Loving my new hair, I'm scared that cis men will sexually exploit and objectify me. And this looks like I mean, there's no doubt. Somebody replied, I'm telling you, Ray Charles would even rub his eyes in disbelief on this one.
Before I shut this thing down, honey, what's that guy's name that we were talking about earlier?
Somebody, I found Shrek. What a donkey face.
The one that does.
Uh,
Uh,
somebody,
There's this guy. He's a heavy set one, right?
somebody
There's,
said, I think they found Voldemort.
um, there's this YouTuber. His name is Jeff. Roberta can't remember what his channel's name is, but he does skateboarding and parkour. Only he's a big guy. He's a big guy. So he's sort of going through the motions, but not really.
Somebody said, I think you're safe. Even Ed Gein wouldn't have worn that. Holy fuck.
Y'all are bad.
Lurch in a wig. Holy shit.
Well, see, that's what that is a thing that really is, has ripped the LGBTQ plus R or whatever group apart. Was that the people that have that have transitioned that really believe that they're a woman, they try to dress like a woman and blend in with the other women, not say I'm a woman and I've got a beard and
Somebody said,
it's green
is that
with orange hair.
Is that Frankenstein's mother? Lord have mercy.
So anyway, I got to go. I will see y'all later tomorrow. I guess I'll try to do a show for Todd. Todd, y'all have a safe trip. I don't want to see you getting kicked off the airplane because you were showing yourself. So, Scott, you're going to be on this trip this weekend, so you're not going to be doing a Friday night show?
Oh, I'll be around.
Okay.
It's only It's only an hour to the west.
Oh, it's a day trip, so to speak.
Yeah, I'll get over there at I leave here at 5:30, get over there something to 7, and then I'll be home in mid afternoon.
All right.
Probably 4:30, 5 o'clock, late afternoon.
All righty. Hey, Glenn. Hey, Glenn. You must have got to the office. Hey, Kent. Good to see you, buddy.
Somebody said you should be more worried about being kidnapped by the local zoo.
Yeah. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for stopping by. And Todd, y'all be careful.
Okay.
See you later, Scott.
4 times. Okay.
Yeah. Well, in this day and time, you got to be careful, especially where you're going, where the beer run flows like water. So anyway, have a great one. Bye bye.
Guinness.
Yep, Guinness.